Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Talkers with OSATO. Talkers with OSATO is where we talk on anything that comes to mind. It's a platform where we talk and you listen to us. And of course, we have so many gist for you, so stay with us. My name is OSATO Simeon. I'm from Edo State, Nigeria, and I'm still a 7 copper. Today we'll be talking on the topic albinism. We'll be going on a short break, and when we come back, we'll be introducing our guests for today. So stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Like I said before the break, we'll be introducing our guest. So I want you to meet the beautiful, sweet Miss Miss Wedding in the house. Miss Wedding, try introduce yourself so that I don't get to.
Okay, guys, my name is Amaraegbu. I'm a content writer.
Amaraegbu. Okay.
I'm a content writer, a storyteller, and an art director.
Hope you tell us a story today.
if one were doing today demand is storytelling, then I'll tell a story.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Imo State, Nigeria.
Where in Imo State?
It's Alambano, Amaraegbu family. Very prominent family.
Okay, like I said before the short break, our topic today is albinism.
Yeah.
Did I pronounce it well?
Actually, it's generally known as albinism, but if we should go from the origin, they call it albino.
Albino.
Yeah, people living without melanin are called
so not albino.
No, it's not albino.
Albino. Okay. So is there another word for albino?
No, I think that's just like how they call Negroes. Like the whites called black people Negroes.
Mm-hmm.
So they called black people that don't have melanin albinos. So and that's where it was originated from.
I think in my place we call it afin.
Yeah, I think even Yoruba to call it afin, then Igbos call it otocha, something like that. Then I also call it beture, and Delta State call it obobo, something like that.
Obobo.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So how does it feel like to be an albino?
Actually, you're asking a question that like I have an experience for. So I think how it feels to be called a person living with albinism simply means you're saying that this person have a health condition. Do you understand? So you're saying this person is lacking or does not have enough melanin in their skin pigmentation. We know that melanin creates the black pigmentation on your skin.
Yeah.
So I have the absence of that. So living with albinism simply means I don't have melanin. That's the only thing, nothing more. I'm a complete human. I think like you, I do everything, but all I don't have is melanin. So that's what it is to be living with albinism.
So what moment did you realize that you're different to other people?
Okay, maybe 5 years ago.
5 years ago? Like, how old were you then? Don't tell us.
I don't want to.
So how did it happen? Like,
okay, if I say 5 years ago, I think that would be meaning when I realized that, okay, truly we don't have the same skin color, right?
Yeah.
Before I was struggling with, is it the same skin color, or there's this funny experience I had growing up.
okay.
My mom said there was a day I was going out with her and I saw a black child and I told her, Mom, they've not beaten this guy.
Oh my God.
He's black.
Like the child was dirty.
The child was dirty. So, but I grew up to realize that this is not really shades in color. I think it's just an absence of something, because I had to start reading it to understand why I should have this skin, because I come from a family where everybody is black.
Okay.
Though I have albinos brothers and sisters, but they are dead kind of. So
okay.
But I had to start asking, why are these people having this skin and I'm having this skin? So I realized that it's just the absence of melanin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't have this struggling when growing up?
Actually, I have a box of pain being an albino, because this ability, this thing that people don't want to accept, that you're like every other normal person on the street, where people want to see you differently. Some people see you from a might understanding, some people want to see you as you're not complete. It's been horrible growing up. It's been very horrible growing up.
I can imagine. But Albinos are fine.
That's
They're very
because you
fine.
said
Like
it.
even the way you are, your shape. I admire you a lot.
Are you serious?
Yes, I do. There was this girl in my school.
Okay.
She's an albino. She was in mass comm department.
Okay.
The way she dresses,
Okay.
I think she dyes that
Her
hair.
hair,
Yeah. The way she dresses,
Yeah.
her makeup. I mean, you would want to associate with her. You understand?
I think this whole thing boils down to understanding and exposure.
Yes, and
Because there are still people that even if you decide to dress like Lady Gaga, sorry I'm using that, they still not want to do anything with you. They still see the bad wagon, albinism. So I think you are exposed enough to know that it's just the skin. Do you understand?
Yes.
That's what I feel. Because I've really met people. You are admiring me right now, right? But I've hung out with people that can't even eat with me on the same plate.
you don't mean it.
Yeah. So that's to say that it's just exposure and development of the mind. So I think that's what happened to me.
All right. So, are there some kind of food that albinos are supposed to eat? Because when I was growing up, I had this friend that the younger sister is or was an albino. So sometimes she will have this sore on her body.
Okay.
And when we ask the mother, she will say it's because of salt or she ate the kind of food that she was not supposed to eat. So are there food which albino are not supposed to be eating or to eat?
Okay. Sorry, I had a question.
No.
Growing up, there was this lot of information that's coming from left, right, and center. You meet somebody, they say, "Yeah, don't eat salt." The next person say, "Don't eat snail." But all of those things are not true because I actually eat salt, right? And then I'm just going to show you a part of my skin to show you something. This is my skin, right? And this also is my skin,
Yes.
right? If you're very observant, you notice that this particular
It's
place
different.
is different from here.
Yes.
But I'm eating salt. So why is it that if salt was the problem, why is it not affecting here, but it's affecting here?
But I can also say here is different from here.
Why?
Here is more smooth in my body.
Okay.
And here it's kind of not smooth as this.
And have you ever asked for the reason?
I think every human are like that, not minding the color.
Okay. Now, actually, the reason is sun. Because these are the places you expose on a daily basis to sun.
Yes.
If I was wearing a skirt, you could probably see my laps and my leg, and then you see that they are very smooth and white, not having any black pigmentation or stuff like that. I think the only thing an albino, I said all of these things to come to the point that what an albino should be conscious of is sun. Because the sun that burns a part of my skin. I realized very late because I was busy not eating what they say don't eat.
Okay.
And I was not careful of the sun. But when I came to realize, I read a lot of books. I started using sunscreen. So I realized that my greatest enemy was the sun. And ever since I started controlling the sun, I started getting my skin back.
Okay.
So sun is actually what they should avoid, not any food.
Not food.
Yeah.
Thank you. We'll be going on the second section on the Talkers with OSATO called the course section. We'll be going on a short break and when we'll come back, we'll be calling our online guests for today. So stay with us, we'll be right back. Welcome back. Like I said before the short break, we'll be calling in our online guest to tell us his experience on how it feels to be an albino. So stay with us, we're calling him now.
Please don't speak.
Yeah. Hello. Good day. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Alright. Welcome to the Talkers with OSATO show.
Thank you.
Please, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Daniel. Ogadilo Daniel.
Okay. We are glad to have you here on the show. Thank you for taking our call. Okay, our topic for today is albinism. So we want to ask you your experience about how it feels to be an albino.
Okay. My experience, well, basically growing up, I had, I faced a lot of challenges,
Okay.
because of my eyesight. Short-sighted, so I had a lot of challenges in writing, copying notes in class. also had a lot of challenges going out. I didn't used to go out so much because, aside from the fact that I had to protect my skin and all, there were a lot of, in my area, there were a lot of children that, were not used to somebody with, my kind of, let me say, complexion or appearance. So I always went through a lot of name calling, verbal abuse. I can be walking on the road. Where I stay is like, it's in the west, Lagos. So there are a lot of Yoruba people. And Yorubas are known to be quite, how will I put it? Let me say, like they engage or indulge in all the spiritual activities, So most of them will just see me on the street and call me Ogun, that means ritual money or blood money or something like that. So I faced a lot of things like that. Even up till now, growing up, I just learned to accept myself for who I am, really. So I've never really felt any kind of, though it happened, but I didn't really let it get to me. I didn't really let it get to me. I just built my self-confidence, by myself, and I just looked past everything, because normally if something that is not normal, let me say not normal or not usual, people tend to talk, people tend to make comments, people tend to be opinionated about it. So that's the way I just took it. Everybody is going to say stuff because they are not used to seeing somebody that is different from them.
Yeah.
So that's how from everything.
Okay, now you can say you're proud to be an albino, right?
I can see.
I said now you can say you're proud to be an albino. You don't regret anything.
Definitely. I can say that times are changing.
Yes, true.
A lot of people are becoming aware of, albinos and their, the nature about, albinos and how they are meant to be taken care of. So there's a lot of, times are changing and people are becoming aware and becoming, let me say, literate. So, yes, there's acceptance in some ways. So, overcome, any, form of challenges that I have.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for taking our call. We do appreciate it.
Yeah,
All right. Have a nice day. Bye. Like I said, the people are now aware of albino. It's not like in those days. I think I heard this story or history where a woman will give birth to an albino.
Yeah.
They have to throw the child away because you get. So it's no longer like that anymore. People are getting. Yes, they are getting used. They now know that. They now know that. Sorry, they now know that. Okay, everybody must have the same
black skin.
Yeah.
Actually, I was going to tell a short story. I won't tell you the character in the story, right? So I know this family that she gave birth to her second child, an albino, third child, an albino. Then the husband brothers told her she was going to swear 7 Book of Moses that it's the man that is the owner of the pregnancy, right?
Okay.
So she's from another state that the man is an Igbo man, and then the woman is not Igbo. So the brother said no. Instead of you swearing such book, because we know that if you swear 7 Book of Moses, it's definitely going to make you go mad. So they said no, she was not going to swear that. So she left with the kids back to her village. I think after 3-4 years, the man was alone, but after a while, he just accepted and went back to beg his wife. And I think they had other black kids. Then finally, they had 2 albino children again. Now, the beautiful thing about this one is that the remaining 2 albino children look like the father. Like, exactly. You could just look at the father and look at the kids, just the different of color. So I came to understand that what happened in that setting is the family and the man did not have exposure and understanding. Mm-hmm. I think they really, at the point, was questioning creation. Because what I told you from the beginning that I'm a brand ambassador for albinism, right? So one of the first things I foster is understanding that human beings first were created by the Creator.
Of course.
Until you have this understanding, I think a lot of if you have this understanding, you will do well with stigmatization and discrimination. Because when you do, you know that I see people from the eyes of the Creator. I don't call the manufacturer's rights, right? So when I decide to manufacture or produce a thing, it's my choice for the color or specification, right? So if God was creating man in his image and decided that, I really don't believe a lot about genetic science explanation of albinism, where they say the mother had no the XY chromosomes and stuff like that come from the second filler generation and the rest. I really don't believe that, because I just, the only way I explain creation is this is what God wants and this is what He has created. Do you understand? So if we all come to a proper understanding that where these people are created by God, who stops stigmatization. And again, the next thing I say is I tell people living with albinism to actually get a content for themselves. As in, build yourself to the point where you cannot be dispensed. Where if everybody is looking for who will do this thing, you're the only option they have. Because the truth is, I was growing up, I found out that, okay, I'll share a little experience. Okay. I wasn't having a boyfriend because I found that I'll talk something very, very awkward. So my listeners, or everybody listening, I'm sorry. There is this mindset where somebody, I just want to sleep with this girl.
Okay.
I had a friend that was acting me out, I think 3 or 4 years ago. You know what he said? I didn't know. But I didn't accept a relationship because I wasn't ready. But later I found out he said, I've slept with different kinds of lady, but I've not slept with an albino. I still said I'm sorry for using this choice of words, right? So that really hurts me, because he wasn't coming for what I could offer or who I am. He was coming because he wanted to fulfill his ecstasies, right? So I think if you're an albino child, build yourself to the point where you cannot be dispensed, so that you can educate those around you. Like now, there's a point, there's a way you will see me from. You will not even know that I'm an albino anymore. I work with friends, and sometimes there's an encounter that happened one day. I was going out with a friend, and then somebody was calling me albino. He now started asking me, why these guys that they shout albino, they waka? I found out that he now forgot that I was living with albinism. So I think the education comes from the world itself and then from the albinos. Because the truth is, nobody wants to take a content that is not properly, or a container that does not have a proper content inside. True. So I think, and again, there's something else I still advise. If you're an albino, try and have a supportive family. Try and build friends that support. This is how the education comes. Because the kind of friends I have can kill for my skin. I mean, they can do anything for my skin. I don't have plenty, but the ones I have are,
So with the way you talk, I was going to ask you if you feel ashamed of your skin.
I remember saying I did.
Yeah,
I did actually. The first time I think 6 years ago, somebody told me to join modeling. I said, what do I even have to model? Is it the skin? Nobody was going to sign me. Nobody was going to give me opportunity, because I'm not tall. I'm not even black. But I think somebody else said the same thing, and now I embraced it, because I now know that I'm the selling point. So I'm no longer ashamed.
Why?
Yeah.
Okay. So what advice do you have for your kind?
Okay. For my kind, right? My little cousin is an albino. There's one word he said that broke me and built me. He said he calls himself hero boy, and then that the world has seen nothing like him. That he's the only special of himself, and that he can only explain himself. So I cried all day listening to those words, but later I realized that this is just the truth. Until you stop wanting people to recognize you and accept you, you start you do better, because you now understand that the acceptance you need is first from you.
Yes.
Until you understand that I can be the best, I'm the best. I don't need any validation of a person living with black skin. You do better. So I feel if you're living with albinism, what you should do is work on yourself. I mean, get a skill. Most of them are introverted. Leave being introverted. Try. Make new friends. Build on yourself. And then accept yourself. Because nobody will accept you if not you. Because there's something that happens. You keep running in the shadow trying to make people accept you. Okay. But when you accept yourself, these people knows that some of them will say she's proud, but later they will come back to accept to the terms that if she's proud, then there's something about her, and then they will fall in line with those.
And I think it's not just about albinism. Everybody with a stigma would always want to disassociate themselves from every other person.
Yeah, that's true, because the truth is, I'm an introvert.
I am.
Reason being that I don't think I'm an introvert because it's in nature. I think I built it from pain.
Okay.
Because most of those times I just want to stay and nobody is telling me anything that will hurt my emotions, right? But at the same time, I've learned to put a balance. Because what have I done? I've accepted that this is who I will be in the next 100 years. If it is a ligament problem, we can go to the doctors and fix it, right?
Yeah.
But it's a skin problem. There's no doctor to fix it. So I just accepted it that this is who I'll wake up every morning to see. So when I look at myself in the mirror, what I say is, well, you are the best the world is looking for. So
and you're very beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Very, very beautiful.
Thank you very much.
We've come to the end of today's show. Thank you for watching. I still remain your host, Osato Simeon. Wendy, thank you for coming on the show. We do appreciate it.
Thank you.
Continue to watch the Talkers with Osato on Osato Simeon TV on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Bye.